we're going to talk about ethics in religion. And where better to put such a topic than in our unit on Judaism? Certainly the Ten Commandments are famous as a very early law code granted based on earlier law codes we saw in Babylon, the law code of Hammurabi and the earlier law code of Ur-Nammu. But these Middle Eastern peoples have tended to excel in the idea of law. We can see our first category of ethics, the deontological ethics. And to crack that term open, we can see the word ontos refers to being. And deontos means out of or down from being itself, meaning that the ethical commands come from a source outside our world, such as God. Although we can see this form of ethical discourse arriving from the original vision quest of the shaman, as he or she seeks to determine the tribe's ethical course of actions by way of messages from beyond our world. The next theory of ethics, or approach to ethics, would be that of virtue ethics. Virtue ethics is an idea we can find in the writings of Plato or Confucius. The idea that there is a cosmic or natural law and innate goodness about our world, and if we but find that within an innate source for ethical guidance, then we become a virtuous person by emulating other virtuous people. Finally, perhaps making the agnostic or atheist happy would be the teleological form of ethics we can kind of define as a utilitarian type of ethics, meaning things are right or wrong based on their usefulness for increasing the overall happiness of human beings. Telos means goal, so it is a goal-oriented ethic. So if we took, for example, the issue of abortion, someone with a deontological ethic is going to take their commandments from God and understand perhaps that this abortion violates the commandment to not kill other human beings. A person with a teleological ethic might well say, well, if abortions can be shown to decrease poverty in young mothers and reduce the population in places where overcrowding is a real issue, then maybe abortion is okay. May harm the little one, but the greater good is served through this goal. But through this goal-oriented ethics, it is thought the greater good is served. So there you have it, three rough orientations: the deontological, the obedience to divine command, based on the original vision quest of the shaman, speaking with the spirit world, to the virtue ethics we see in some of the greats, Confucius, Plato, where emulating goodness inherent in existence is the goal for a human. And finally, the teleological orientation, which is this worldly and is focused on goals and their good or less good outcomes. So I hope that clarifies ethics just a little bit for this unit on Judaism.